Hey everybody, my name is Lucas Liu. I'm an advanced student from the class of 2026, here to bring you a special skills video on these guys. These are called handheld radios, also known as walkie talkies. We use these on film sets because communication is crucial on film sets. Even though these are mainly used on bigger sets with more people, communication is essential. Everyone should use any form of communication. Now, walkie-talkies makes our lives a lot easier because it allows for near instant communication. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to set these up and how to use them on your sets. Okay, so starting out with our walkie-talkies here, you just need 2 walkie-talkies to start communication. Here in the class, we have a set of 6 of them, so quite a few people can use these. And it's very simple. Make sure these are charged, okay? And to turn them on, you're going to look at this small knob, okay? You're going to see 2 size knobs, okay? So this big thing right here, this big stick, is an antenna. This smaller knob here is the channel select, and the smaller knob here is the volume as well as on and off. Now, if we go to the side here, this big long button is used for talking. It's the push to talk button, and this bottom down here is a jammer. On the other side, we have room for external input and output, and these use the standard walkie-talkie jacks. They look like a little letter P, and the top one is for monitoring, second one is for your microphone. All right, so how do you turn these on? Very simple. Like I said, this smaller knob, you just slip it on, and you're going to hear a confirmation. Yeah, so not only does it tell you it's on, it also tells you what channel you're currently selected. Now, this knob also controls the volume. So if you want to go very low, you might accidentally turn off the walkie-talkie, and it's probably pretty bad, so don't want to do that. So yeah, and your other crew member also turns their on.
Power on. 1.
Now, big shocker. In order to communicate with the people on your team, you need to be on the same channel. And you can communicate that before handing these out. So I can be like, hey, crew members, today we're on channel 3. And they're going to be like, okay, let's set it to channel 3. So everyone goes and sets their channel to channel 3. Now how do we set the channels? Remember, this bigger knob up here. You're going to turn it until you hear the channel you want to be on. So in this case, we're going to go to channel 3.
2. 3.
There we go. This walkie now is on channel 3. And everyone else in the crew will do the same.
3.
Now, our walkie-talkies are on, and we're on the right channel. How do we communicate? Well, it's pretty easy. Like I said, if you flip your walkie-talkie over to this big, long button, it is the push to talk button. You'll never guess what it does. You push it to talk. Yeah, pretty intuitive, right? So, there are actually a lot of rules when it comes to communication with any form of communication on a set. This could be walkie-talkies, radios, phone calls, headsets, all sorts of different stuff. We all use the same type of communication, and that is walkie-talkie lingo. Yes, all big and fun. And little fun fact for you guys, walkie-talkie lingo is based off the base 10 trucker code. Yeah, so truckers, they use the same kind of lingo for that, all right? But on set, we have a few different things. So if I want to reach somebody, say I want to hit up my good crew member, Renata, I'm going to say Lucas for Renata. And that's basically saying me, Lucas, wants to talk to Renata. And Renata's going to get on her walkie-talkie, and she's going to say Renata for Lucas. And that basically just means I'm here, what's up? Now, there's a whole different lingo, and we're going to have a link in the description to a little cheat sheet that has a whole bunch of lingo on it. But here are the basics. When you want to say copy, you can say copy, or you can also use 10-4. This just means you receive the message, okay? So I can be like, hey, Renata, what's your 20? What's your 20 means, what's your location? Renata can say, I'm at base camp. And the person who sent the message says, 10-4. See, it's all nice and dandy, okay? Now, say you didn't hear something correctly. You can just say, go again. If you need to go take a quick break or go to the bathroom, you say 10-1. There's a whole bunch of different lingo, as well as saying switching for switching channels. You can say keying when someone has their walkie turned on accidentally, like this. And yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff, and I highly recommend you guys study up on it and, get to talk professionally on a film set. So yeah, that's very simple on how to use radios on a film set. And to turn them off, you just turn the small knob all the way down until you hear a click. There you go. Now it's turned off, and yeah, charge them, take care of them. They're pretty simple. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.